I love the light of a brand new day. It feels so good. I love coming out here. I love having a backyard. We actually have a mango tree that's overlooking our backyard, and we've been getting so many mangoes from it. So I'm gonna pick some mangoes because it's nearing the end of mango season, and a lot of them are just going bad in the tree. My son and my daughter are playing in the room together, so I have a bit of time to myself out here to enjoy the morning light, to listen to the birds. I love hearing the morning doves in the morning. It just feels like the world is so still and so silent. I love it. Also, the bees are out. A lot of them are here today. I have some here in this palm in these little flowers. I don't exactly know what they're called. And then I have a garden bed that I actually haven't filled up. So this weed has been growing in there. But this weed has a bunch of flowers. So the bees are there too. The bees are in these bushes behind me too because every so often, I want to say like few days, but I don't really know when it happens, they bloom. So that's really nice. And I'm just taking that all in. Like the sun is just beaming down. It feels so good. I always feel so much gratitude. I love just having gratitude throughout my days. I wanted to say like starting my day with gratitude, but I'm just so grateful all day. All day I'm so grateful. And just being able to wake up and see the sight. I remember like ever since moving down to Florida, that was my favorite thing. Coming out first thing in the morning and just enjoying the fruits of my labor. I have a beautiful backyard to enjoy the sunlight, to enjoy the grass. What a nice day. Yes! My neighbor on Facebook Marketplace actually let me borrow his mango picker, and it has been a godsend. My son said he wants oatmeal for breakfast. I have been making eggs the past few days, which we have eggs every single day. But I've been making them for the past few days, and he has not been eating them. So I'm not gonna make eggs this morning. I'm not gonna waste more eggs. However, my oatmeal, he always enjoys. I get these oats from Costco. They're really nice, they're really good. They're actually glyphosate free. That means they are not sprayed with pesticides. A lot of oats are heavily sprayed with pesticides. Did not know that. And then I started looking for stuff with glyphosate free on it. This is actually our favorite milk. This is from Kelowna. It's ultra low pasteurized, so a lot of the nutrients stay inside of it. They actually just came out with some cheese, so I'm very excited to try that. Yes, baby. I'm putting some clove. Oh my god, is this clove? Yes, it is. No! And a little bit of nutmeg. Oh, I put too much. No, Augustus, we're not watching anything right now, baby. My son had a basketball game last night, so that's what he's watching. And you made so many buckets.
I read it. Ow. Ow. Ooh, ow. What is it?
Plan for today was actually to take him to the doctor's office because we had family visiting. He got sick. My daughter got sick. He was feeling better, and then for the past 2 nights, he was complaining that his ear was hurting. It was like one ear and then the other ear. My assumption is that the mucus drained down into his ear passages or something like that. Right? I don't know. I heard that it can happen with babies if they drink milk. They can get earaches, like laying on their back. So I know something can drain somewhere, okay? He didn't complain today. Last night, he didn't complain last night. I was going to take him today, and I didn't end up going with the plan that I had in the morning because we only have one car. So for me to take the car, we have to wake up. My husband goes to the gym. He comes back to get us. We drive up to his job, and then I drive back down here, take the car for the day. But it was going to be a lot today because the doctor's appointment was at 2. He has basketball 4:45. Then he has soccer 4:45. Then basketball 5:45. So it's like, and then he wouldn't get time to nap, and that boy needs a nap. He needs his naps. It was just going to be a long day, but also that's not why I went. Didn't go. It's just because, number one, they were just going to put him on antibiotics. Don't scare her, baby, okay? She doesn't know what you're doing, so sometimes she gets scared. they were just gonna put him on antibiotics, which I feel like wouldn't have been fair to him. It might have helped him, but it wouldn't have been fair because I didn't try any of my natural remedies first. So I'm gonna, if it hurts again, clove oil, garlic, onion, all that jazz. I didn't do it because it just was so sporadic and it was just like, we didn't really know what was going on, right? But the main actual reason was that I was having a little bit of anxiety over driving because my license, my temporary license, is actually expired. So there's that. I knew that like nothing would have happened. They don't really, you know what I mean? Like they don't go crazy over that. Especially here in Florida. I have 2 babies. Like I don't think anything crazy was gonna happen. But you know, you never know, right? He woke up, he felt fine, and I was like, let me just stay home with him because it was going to be a long day. We weren't really going to even get to do anything with the car because I didn't want to be out and about in that state. But yeah, we're just going to have a nice little day here. We're going to go to the park, right, Augustus? We're going to go to the park, and then we're going to rest up. He needs the rest because every day, excuse me, he goes to basketball, he takes his nap, he goes to basketball, and he's yawning on the court. I'm like, you just had like a 3-hour nap. He needs his like 4 or 5 hour naps, I swear. He's 4 years old. Like he still loves his long naps. He will sometimes fight me on that. Like he will try not to go nap. And I'm like, no, go nap because I know what happens when you don't. This is what they're doing right now.
Ow, ow, ow.
Get him, so. Is that crazy?
Give me a hand.
Get him again. Get him again.
Ow, 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 ow.
This is my favorite sight. Like, I love the sunlight coming in on the crib. It reminds me of when we got home from the hospital.
Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
It makes me think of postpartum when my husband was home and everything was like so new and fresh. And we had also just kind of moved into this house.
She ripped the
So it just felt so nice. My sister and my best friend set this room up. It was so, just so magical. We got this giant Leo statue. Oh, well, he's not a statue. He's plastic. But we got him off of Facebook Marketplace. So he's just there now. This is my son's little experiment table. His favorite thing to do is experiment. I don't know if you can tell. This is an all-black ladybug. Look at that. It's Leto's little feet out. Cutie pie. Cutie pie. We got almost all the ones on our side off. I haven't gone over on their side with the mango picker yet. They said it was perfectly fine if we went over and got as many mangoes as we wanted whenever we wanted. But I see 1, 2 on our side that I can get right now. And the mango tree is pretty much dry. Like it's drying up. Mango season, I feel like it goes pretty fast here. And I waited a few weeks to ask them if I can have their mangoes because I saw them piling up. And I knew nobody was eating them and we could have had so many more mangoes. When I went over there, I threw out 2 big garbage bags full of mangoes because I cleaned up their yard for them a little bit as a thank you. We've gotten so many mangoes. I was able to freeze so many mangoes, but I would have had so much more if I was quicker about it. So I'm just picking off the ones that aren't ripe yet and I'm gonna let them ripen on the kitchen counter because the birds are getting to them. The iguanas are getting to them real fast. What a blessing. I prayed so hard for a mango tree. The first time we moved out to Florida, we had a mamey tree, I think it was. The second house that we lived in, this big, beautiful, lush mango tree. And I was out there every single day, pregnant, picking mangoes, picking them up in my shirt. It was the best thing ever. I had so many mangoes. I had an influx of them. I didn't know what to do with them. I froze them all. One bag actually went bad because I forgot what happened, but I think I left it out for too long. I don't know. But I was eating so many mangoes pregnant daily. I wish that I had photographed this mango tree when it had so many mangoes on it. I had a dream the other night that it just kind of like dried up and there was no mangoes on it anymore. So I guess my dream came to life. But super blessed, super fruitful. We're gonna go over to the neighbor side later today and see if there's any mangoes that we can salvage. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. We could play with rugs.
Hey, we could. Did she scream?
Yeah, that's like her little laugh. Solstice in the garden. Solstice in the garden. My son likes when I put maple syrup in his. I use this Kirkland organic maple syrup. It's actually really nice. And then for myself, I like to put honey. And, yes, baby. What's frosted? That's crazy. I've never seen that do that before. I actually put vanilla pods in here. Vanilla bean pods. And you see some of the vanilla beans in there too because I didn't get all of them out. I used them when I made syrup, not syrup, when I made cookies the other day. And it tasted different last night. It infused so quickly. I would usually put peanut butter in my oatmeal, but I feel like every time I put all that pizzazz, I end up not finishing it. So I just put hemp seeds, oats, and that's it. Sorry, my son is packing ice right now. Help! I'm falling off a building! Ah!
This is the Ninja Turtle.
I have to go on a walk with the doggies.
Hi.
How was your nap, baby? Doggy! Be nice to her. We just started our walk. It is super hot. Augustus is already asking to sit down in the shade. But we have our nice little midday walk and then we're gonna get home, eat some lunch, play some basketball before that. Maybe watch some Ninja Turtles. We're gonna see. We might. It is so hot and humid. I miss our pool so bad. I wish we still had our pool. We would have been up in there every single day.
Popcorn.
I'm walking and something literally just flew on my head and I hear it like buzzing. I'm praying that it's not a wasp. Oh, the tiniest ladybug. I haven't had one land on me since I was pregnant. Wow. Is up. She is awake. I put my phone to charge, but really I wanted to put my iPad to charge because I wanted to watch some YouTube videos while I eat lunch. I have been obsessed with tuna salads. Unfortunately, we're now going through like a parasite outbreak. You can't wash it off with baking soda, anything really. The only way to, I think, kill them is through heating up the produce. I'm not heating my salad up. I'm obsessed with this now, so I will keep eating it. I will just be careful, and I'm not buying bagged salad, so I'm just gonna buy fresh salad because the water that they use to, I guess, clean the bagged salad, man, I don't know. I don't really know. I looked it up and it's something about feces in the water. Okay, it sucks that it's come to this. Like, we literally cannot have nice, fresh, clean food. But this is why it's important to support your local farmers market, support your local farmers, and start learning how to grow your own food. I cannot wait till we fix up our, it's okay, baby. I cannot wait till we fix up our garden because I am so excited to get back into gardening. This wouldn't be a problem if I was growing my own greens again. Some olive oil and I put some feta. I have some romaine lettuce in here, mini peppers, tomatoes, tuna from Costco. Ooh, I wish that I had some purple onion. I just got tuna on my face. And then I put Thousand Island dressing. Actually, I don't know if this is Thousand Island. I think this is just Italian dressing. And I have feta in here. So good. I love eating tuna. And it's such a great, easy way to get protein in while I'm breastfeeding. My husband actually got me the 5-Star Weekend book a while ago. Then I saw that they had a TV show out on Peacock. And I don't know if I'm done with it. Let me see. I'm almost done. I'm on episode 8. I don't think they're going to have a second season. They might have a second season. I don't know. I don't know why I said I don't think they're going to have one. But unless they're doing like an extra spin-off off the book. I haven't finished the book. I started reading it. I was in a reading slump. Hold on, let me put myself to sleep. Okay, he's not done eating. I forgot what I was even talking about. Oh, I was in a big reading slump after I read this one book. I forgot what it was. It was about a Greek god, and his name is on the tip of my tongue. I can't remember at all. That was such a devastatingly beautiful book. So now I was in a reading slump, and I don't know why it was so hard for me to pick up a physical book. Like, that's what I wanted to do during the end of my pregnancy, when I gave birth, postpartum. But I picked up my Kindle, forced myself to get back into reading. Every time I wanted to scroll, I started reading instead, and now I'm hooked back on my Kindle, hooked back on my books. You just really gotta force yourself sometimes. I've been reading Say You'll Remember Me, I think, by Abby Jimenez. I just realized I'm 80%, 85%, I believe, now done with the book. It was cute. It was a good book. I would say it was like a 3-star. I don't want to give it a 4 or 5-star because it was just like a very flat plot. It was cute. Nice little read. Cute little romance. You know what I mean? Like, very nice. Would love for it to be a movie. I want something a little more devastatingly beautiful, like the last book that I read. Like, I love a good sad ending. I love a happy ending, don't get me wrong. Like, I love me a happy ending, but I like a little more tragedy in my books. I like a little more drama. I like a little more to the plot. And things did happen in this book. Like, sad things happened, and like, it was kind of like, you know what I mean? I was just like, and now at the end of it, okay, spoiler alert, if you haven't read it, skip past this part. Now she just lost her job, so it's like, okay, like, what next? It's not like the most pivotal thing in the world. It's not like, okay, whoop-de-doo. I mean, obviously not whoop-de-doo, you know what I mean, but I need a little more drama in my books. I need a little more sadness. I need a little more of a tearjerker. So I don't know what I'm gonna read next. I have a few books on my shelf that I haven't read. I might actually just read the 5-Star Weekend because I watched it and I have it in book form, and my husband got me a few books that I have never read yet, so I really want to focus on my physical books. But like I said, I've been paying $11 a month for that unlimited Kindle Unlimited subscription, so I'm gonna see what is in my Kindle library. I tried to download a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic for my son. Let me see. I have the Light Eaters, which I think I actually have that in physical form. It's basically about plant intelligence. Then I have Frida McFadden, Dear Debbie. I like Frida McFadden because she does give me a little bit of mystery. I also started reading Babel by R.F. Kuang. I loved it. I stopped reading it just because I needed more of a faster kind of... I did like it. It is just a very long, slow book. That's perfectly fine. The mood that I was in, though, was a little bit more, like, romantic. You know what I mean? Like, just needed that a little bit, which is okay. Then I have Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion, What to Say When You Talk to Yourself, The Psychology of Money, The Strawberry Patch Pancake House. Last Scene, because this was actually a book that was for free for like Amazon a month or something like that, I don't know. While the Dark Remains, This Is Your Brain on Food, which was actually really good. I still didn't finish it. And that's it. Then I also want to read Tiny Humans, Big Emotions, Fever Dream. I don't know if I wanted to read that one. They have some new good books on Kindle Unlimited. One Italian Summer. I love me a good little romance. Like, I love to be transported to rom-com when I read. I love to learn what I read, and I love a good mystery too. But sometimes I just need to just like be in the Daisy Shane Fowler shop. So that's what's going on. They have so many books here. Like, I need to get on it because just looking at books excites me. Like, looking at all these books, I'm like, oh my god, I want to read all of them. When Wildflowers Bloom, I think I've heard about this. Oh, I have it on my liked actually. Okay, I'm gonna download it. I don't want a new Kindle because mine is fine, but I want a new sort of reading device. I've been into, what was it called? I can't remember now. The Kobo. I've been looking into the Kobo, and then I heard there you can download from Libby faster, and you could download from your computer faster and things like that. So I'm gonna look into it because then I can maybe have 2 platforms, but that doesn't make sense if I'm paying for Kindle Unlimited. I have had this Kindle since probably like 2016. That's actually amazing. I just heard that they rolled out an update that they're not gonna be. Sometimes when I see certain authors, I'm like, I can write a book way better than this, and I have to start writing. I would love to write a book. Anyway, back on topic. They took out a feature that you can't update the Kindle or something like that. Like, it's gonna stop working. If it stops working, you can't update it. You just can't update it. I think if it's bought before 2010, they don't want you to use your products. God forbid my product works. Kindle. Amazon will never again make a product that will last. Okay, like, they will never again make a Kindle that will last. So if you have your old Kindles, hold on to your Kindles. Mine is from 2016, so the update is still valid. But the day that it's not, I will be very mad. Okay, it's 2:20. I have to get this little boy nap. He keeps saying that he's not eating, but I think he knows that if he doesn't eat, he's gonna keep watching. And I'm gonna go turn off the TV now and see if he's still hungry. All right, we're running late for soccer as per usual. He wanted to sleep more, so he was giving me a horrible attitude. But I'm like, if you wanted to sleep more, you should have went to sleep. What I told you to go to sleep. Anyway, here's my little cash OOTD, little Chevy shirt, sexy score. Gotta tuck it in a little bit. I don't know if it's giving what I wanted to give, but do my hair up a little bit, try to put lip gloss on, makeup, because this pimple on my lip is making me feel hideous. Even though I know, self-love and all that. Okay, but it is what it is, right? Like, I'm only human. Anyway, waiting for my husband to get home. I was gonna just walk over there, but he's gonna be there by the time I leave the house anyway, because it took me so long to convince my son to leave the house. But yeah, off to do mama duties. So it's like so gloomy out. It looks like it's gonna pour. And I didn't cook dinner tonight. I have to get some more meat and like poultry and fish and all that. Oh, actually I have 3 packs of ground beef I could have thawed. Whatever. Today was not a cooking day. It just wasn't. I was in my little la la land. I was working on stuff, right? But it's okay. Probably gonna get some pizza or whatever. Well, I don't even know if I'm really feeling pizza, but let's see. We have pizza for dinner and some french fry and this delicious garlic sauce.
Mommy, let me sit next to you. Cool.
I am going through it with this big fat pimple on my lip and I can't stop touching it. Anyway, this brand sent me these teeth whitening strips. I have to shower, so I hope it's okay that I'm about to keep them on the shower, because girl. Okay. Okay. Feels a little weird. Don't really like having stuff on my teeth. Oh, it looks like I got You know that casting, like when people fill in the little gaps on their teeth? Okay. Gosh, stuck on it. Okay. Let me go shower. Sometimes at the end of the night, ugh, I don't want to talk, but this in my mouth. You know how dogs get when you put like stuff on their paws? When you put shoes on their paws, on their feet? That's how I feel right now. I feel discombobulated. I feel like I can't see. I feel like I'm tilted. Something doesn't feel right. Anyway, it's thickening up. We're gonna end this video right here. I think I'm gonna challenge myself to try to post on YouTube every single day for 30 days straight, because it doesn't always need to be like a weekly thing. It's not that crazy. I edit like 2-hour-long videos down to 4 minutes when I do it for other platforms, but here it just seems so like. Anyway, I'm gonna start my new book. I don't even know what book I'm reading right now. I'm gonna pick something on my Kindle. I'm gonna lay down and just read. I finished Say You'll Remember Me, and I stand by the fact that I think it was like a 3 out of 5. It was a cute little like brain rot type of book. Nothing climatic really happened. I think it was a cute ending. It was just like, it was cute. It was cute. Nothing too special. Sometimes I feel guilty like being exhausted from my kids at the end of the day, or just like being exhausted in general, and you know, like not wanting to really talk too much or like answer 1,000 questions, you know what I mean? And then I feel bad about it. I'm like, I'm ungrateful. You know, I should love to talk to my son, which I do, but sometimes at the end of the day, my mind just needs some peace and quiet, you know what I mean? So I'm only human, so I try to tell myself that. And it's not like I'm exhausted from my kids. I'm just exhausted from the day. And I can't wait to play with him and my baby girl again tomorrow when I'm more well rested. But sometimes you just need a second to your thoughts, and I don't get that a lot. Like with a toddler, they are constantly talking at you. Sometimes it's not even to you. It's just like talking at you, and it's like, I need a second. Mommy's brain needs to have like 2 minutes of quiet time. You know what I mean? I hate talking to my camera when I can't see myself. Ooh, I was looking cute. Anyway, this is where I'll leave you, because I want to go read my Kindle, lay down, relax. I feel good. I'm happy I showered. Yeah, it was nice chatting with you today. Hope you come back for my video tomorrow, which I'm gonna try my best to edit this tonight. Don't know how I'm gonna read and edit at the same time. I'm gonna upload everything, read and edit at the same time, okay? Like, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to do it.